I haven't seen this thing yet. Scored it on eBay for super cheap, 180 bucks. Just the rear axle alone, I'm pretty sure even if it's generic, it's worth at least 250. The rear axle looks brand new, and this vehicle looks like some homemade action. We're all seeing this for the first time together. So far, it looks packed well. Kyosho radio. Stick around till the end to see it drive, guys. Yeah, Proline Nissan body. Cool, they didn't hack the fenders too far. I can use that for something. Might use it for this. That's nice. All right. Yeah. There she is. Look at that. I thought maybe it was a Vanquish rear axle, but even if, you know, it's not, doesn't say anything on it. It's generic. Not used. Nice rear links. The whole chassis situation, that's all hand cut. It's all homemade. It's pretty damn cool. And then I did some research and figured out this whole front suspension bulkhead and arms and stuff is from a Kyosho Outlaw Rampage, the MOA rear axle desert truck thing. Dude, frickin' score. Some Dick's C-Pec mud terrains. Oh my god, it's got aluminum wheels. I didn't even know it had aluminum wheels. So the person that I got this from buys out storage unit auctions, and he didn't know what he had. It was, the way it was all written out was kind of crazy. Yeah. Anyway, I found it and he sent me an offer and I accepted the offer. Most likely not going to use this body. I might, you know, I have to shorten the wheelbase, but probably going to find a more appropriate desert truck body, like maybe a Toyota or something. I don't know. It's like someone's unfinished project. He did a nice job cutting all this aluminum. 3 mil. That's like 2 mil. Feels pretty sturdy. He bent some tabs down, bolted it here, and then bent the tab down, bolted it here. This side doesn't have the front one. The motor's in the way. I can put a brace from right here to here. Triangulate that little corner there. Something like that. And then it's got, I don't know if this is a dig transmission or a 2-speed. We'll find out as we go. Right now it feels like it's in low gear, so I'm guessing that's a 2-speed because that's like really low. Jeep servo, it's all good. Cheap ESC, it's an Orion ESC 2S only. That'll be switched. A lot of dog hair on this thing. Just to make it look a little nicer, I'll take off these sharp corners. Probably just straight diagonal cut. Probably drill some holes in some spots. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it all together like this, but most likely will. It's looking pretty promising. It's looking like a cool setup. Doesn't say anything on the wheels. They're pretty nice though. Transmission is all aluminum. Guessing it's got steel gears inside. Pretty cool build, especially for 180 bucks. Rear axle and the rear links are probably worth 180 bucks. Holy shit. What a cool setup. This truck originally only had shocks on the front of the control arm, and he did some hacking to the upper A-arm to make some clearance. Oh wait, but there is pockets for the shock down there where it's attached, so I guess you can do it on the rear. I meant on the rear side of the upper control arm. He definitely cut the plastic out on the A-arms though to clear that shock. Really cool. It's got nice gushy suspension. Feels pretty nice. Let's see what the back's like. They feel like good shocks. I don't know what they are, but let's pop off this little lockout situation homie's got on here. See if we got a dig transmission or a 2-speed. Pull it backwards. Okay, that's very low gearing. Hold backwards, and then I don't know if it was forwards or backwards before. Okay, yeah, sweet, it's a 2-speed. So forwards is high gear, where I thought was low, and backwards, yeah, that's low gear. Sweet, it's a 2-speed, freaking legit. I mean, it's rear-wheel drive, so you don't really need 2-speed. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it feels. If I don't need it, that transmission can come out and be used in a crawler. See if we can connect up these rear links and throw a battery in this bad girl and see if we got a runner here. All right, I got my box of link junk because these two links are different lengths. The one with both ends on it is the correct length to match up with these holes he's got drilled here. So I'm gonna get rid of this guy. See how long we are. 80. First one I grabbed, it's 80. Fucking sweet. Link ends. See if I get any random shorties in here. Yeah, perfect. This is quick and easy. Check if we're the same length here. About 118. About 118. We'll stick a bolt through these guys and see if the bolt sits straight. Yep, bolt sits straight. On the same length. Make sure the drive shaft's in phase here. It's awfully hard with one hand, I'll tell you what. It gets pretty annoying sometimes. Work with me here. Okay, we're just a hair out of phase, but it might be one of them Chinese drive shafts that can't go into phase fully. Which means line up. It can't line up the ears. Look it up. Too long, okay. Well, whoever was building this, they knew what they were doing. They got all the measurements correct. The driveline angle's perfect. Centered, triangulated. Oh yeah, man. Okay, I'm feeling like we're probably gonna need more up travel than that. I mean, it has a lot more it can go up, so I'm probably gonna have to raise the shock heights. This one actually looks really good for a desert truck type of setup, but this one just looks like some generic Exceed RC or some junk. Whatever. I'm gonna put some nice on there. I got some extra twin hammer rear shocks. Stick some of them bad girls on there. Man, this is sweet. This is gonna be cool. Okay, let's lock this guy back in high gear here. I don't know where the battery's supposed to sit. Right here, maybe. All right, let's see what we can get going here. That's not gonna work. Oh Jesus, here we go. I hate this stuff. I use that super gnarly Velcro, that hard plastic Velcro wherever I can. We're just gonna stick some more of this crap on there just temporarily real quick here. Moment of truth, wish me luck. Transmitter is on. Switching on. Good sounds. Oh yeah. Definitely sounds like the gear mesh is a little tight. Oh yeah, that's too tight. Alright, well if that's high gear, then this is not going to be fun. Let me take this off and just double check, make sure. Okay, switch backwards. Yeah, that's much lower. Damn it, it's a crawler transmission. Alright, well, kinda tells me why he gave up where he did. He just put this transmission in and it just was way too low. Somebody else's unfinished project. It's the way it goes. So I'll just have to find a different transmission or the biggest pinion I can and the smallest spur. And I'm gonna throw some brushless action up in here too. See what we get with the steering here. Yeah, it works. Strap the battery right there. All right, let's see what this thing does. Already popped off a tie rod end. All right, they just pop on. Yeah, it's slow. That's crazy slow. All right, stay tuned to see what happens with this thing. Subscribe, Dirt Monkeys, because you know you want to see this build next.